BEATSTARS responded again, and of course they don't want to do the call anymore. And I'm not really shocked, it seemed too good to be true. So before we get into their response, I just want to say I am actually really disappointed in BEATSTARS and in anyone playing devil's advocate for them in this situation. I'm probably going to move my catalog to a different hosting platform. I just need to figure out the most efficient way to do that and the best fitting platform for me. It's not really this situation in particular that brought this about, it's something I've been considering for a while, along with moving from DSP focused releases to something more direct to consumer, like Bandcamp. Now, a few devil's advocates think this is about me versus BEATSTARS specifically, when in reality, I'm just a regular guy who made a video about some grievances he has with a service that he's paid monthly to use for over half a decade. Purposefully reading this situation as anything other than that seems so stupid to me. It's no different than someone complaining about Netflix having a weak selection of things to watch or how Splice doesn't let you keep your credits if you unsubscribe. What makes this different is that BEATSTARS responded. That's it. I'm not a member of the BEATSTARS team. I've never had a say in what BEATSTARS does or does not do. I am a customer talking about what I've seen with my own 2 eyes. I'm allowed to do that and it doesn't require justification. And even if it did, you can substantiate everything I'm saying just by reading the comments under any of these videos that I've made. We're all just disgruntled customers. That's not a crime. And as customers, we were excited to be invited to see what's really going on at BEATSTARS. That's why I replied to Mike saying as much. After the message that we talked about in the last video, I responded saying, "Hey, thank you for reaching out. Yeah, I'm totally down for a call with you and your team. Is it cool if I come with questions to ask too? Let me know your availability and schedule and let's set it up." Mike responds and says, "Of course, can ask anything. Let me ask the team when this week is good." I reply and say, "Sure, LOL, can't wait." Mike gets upset at the LOL and says, "What's funny? I'm confused." I respond again, just LOL, let me know if you have a few times, bro. I'm working on my schedule now. If you're wondering about the first LOL, it's because I was sent a clip from a stream of Mike calling me out of my name for not showing our entire message thread, even though later he's upset that I shared anything at all. And the second LOL is just because, I mean, you can't tell me what to do, bro. LOL is like the least offensive thing you can say in a message. Like, stop trying to police what I say. I feel like your whole thing here is that you can't control the situation or you can't control me or what I think about it. But we'll get to that in a second. So after like 2 days, he finally responds and says, "Hey Chu, I hope you're doing well. I'd love to chat about the publishing side of things. It's my department and you're a part of the team." I'm not a part of the team. I literally just pay for BEATSTARS publishing, by the way. He goes on to say, "If you have any songs that aren't registered, I can help you with that. Plus, sharing this info with your audience may be helpful to them." Look, I'm not interested in helping Mike promote the BEATSTARS publishing service any more than I already have. For one, our main questions are about bots and how they're dealing with them. Nothing I even brought up in any of my original videos had anything to do with publishing. He brought it up because I stated that there were rumors that BEATSTARS might be sold at some point, and anyone with a pulse can see why people would assume that. But now it's beyond assumptions because I've talked to multiple OG BEATSTARS investors who told me that the plan was to sell the company, like since day one. Now, I can't share their messages because they all requested to remain anonymous, but the logic all of them walk me through is that the only way to make money from their investment would be if BEATSTARS sold the company. Then and only then could they make a profit from the shares they had bought. This led a few people to eventually sell their shares back to BEATSTARS. Has BEATSTARS sold at this point? I don't think so, not yet, from what I can tell. But to act like people can't see the writing on the wall, to act like you haven't told people you were gonna sell, and to constantly duck the topic by bringing it back to your publishing partnership with Sony is disingenuous as hell. And rounding up that point about publishing, more than a few big users on BEATSTARS told me that they left the platform or that they don't use it as seriously as they used to because it seems like BEATSTARS started pushing producers that were signed to their publishing company more than others. Of course, they could only speculate on this because as we're learning, BEATSTARS doesn't want anyone to know what's really going on. I mean, just look at how they went from being happy to talk to being hesitant. Anyways, Mike's next message reads, "However, I'm now hesitant to dive into other topics you've brought up. First, I provided clear and concise answers in my private message to you. Secondly, I don't have all the answers, especially since new topics came up after your first video. Lastly, I was surprised to see my private message used in your content without my consent or knowledge." Okay, first, your answer was neither clear nor concise. In fact, the entire situation lacks clarity, and I've stated over and over again that that's my issue. That's why I wanted to have the call, so we could all see what's going on, so that we could all acquire said clarity. And if you don't have all the answers, Maybe next time don't offer to help me get them only to double back because I hurt your ego. And also, I never said or assumed that you had all the answers. You messaged me. You offered to give me answers, only to renege later because what? Because I put LOL in the message? Or maybe it was the messages that you asked me to scroll up and read. Going back to that, my editor, who also runs my second channel, sent me clips from a Weaver Beats stream of Mike getting mad that I didn't show the messages of me praising the publishing service. But as a comment on that stream clip pointed out, half of my video was talking about how much I like BeatStars publishing. Oh, and here are the messages he wants you to see so bad. Here is his smoking gun. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like he's mad that I didn't pump up his ego enough, even though one of the first sentences in the video was that I have a lot of respect for him. Like, the shit is hilarious to me at this point because he's actually trying to play the victim role in a situation where there's no feasible way that he's a victim. So let me get this straight. You're a victim because I shared your message of you offering to show me what's going on under the hood at BeatStars. Like, assuming you could demonstrate the bot combat that you referenced, wasn't the point in you offering to show me so that I could report back to my audience with content? You would have had no issue with me making content about that. And you clearly have no issue about me making content about BeatStars publishing. So what it seems like to me is that you're just taking issue with the fact that you don't get to control how I feel about all of this. And well, that's tough because I don't feel beholden to anyone, especially not multi-million-dollar companies. I mean, he's pitching this as if it's a community effort, like it's something that the little guy actually has say in. The next message he sent me in this chain of text reads, I reached out because I genuinely wanted to help and connect you with the product team to give feedback. I've connected many creators to address their concerns with our team directly. Over the last 2 years, we launched our community council, which includes members and buyers, not just staff. You and others are welcome to apply if you're interested. We also have our public status page that updates the site status, and we do make updates on bots there. This was available before your first video was made. Okay, so here's the thing. That's great, but I don't really buy any of what he just said in that message. For one, the bots issue has gotten worse, like for sure, over the last 2 years. I mean, forgive me for having an opinion, Mike, but I feel like the platform overall has gotten worse over the last 2 years. I've even caught Weaver in both of these stream clips saying that he thought the platform has always been this trash. He literally goes out of his way on multiple occasions during both of those stream clips to call BeatStars bad and that he's always thought it was bad. And I didn't even go that far. All I ever said was that there are things that I wish could be fixed, but I'm the villain here and you're the victim. All right, bro. And I didn't know about the community council. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested in wasting my time trying to fix BeatStars when that's literally y'all's job. There are thousands of users that don't like your service. It's disingenuous as fuck for you or anyone else to pretend like I'm the only one who feels like that or that I somehow caused people to start feeling like that like yesterday. Literally just read the comment section of any of these videos I've made on the topic. It's nothing but real users stating their real grievances. If you, your team, or whoever cared, you wouldn't be playing the victim because some random guy made a video about things he doesn't like. You'd be focused on actually making it better. You'd have kept your word to do the call showing me what's going on under the hood. So forgive me, Mike, and forgive me to anyone that's playing devil's advocate for BeatStars in this situation, but I just don't buy it. And there's a bunch of people who don't either. So I'm pretty sure this is the last video I'm going to be making about this. Probably. I think Mike said he wanted to do a call with someone else that's not me, maybe someone who will throw him softballs instead. So if something like that happens, I might do a reaction. But other than that, I'm just excited to move on from BeatStars, honestly. Like I've said, they're probably all great, and maybe this is just something we're not seeing eye to eye on, and I'm cool with that. Like, that's cool. I have no bad blood, for real. But I'm also not gonna bite my tongue about what I think when I've paid to use the service and been used to promote it. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section what you think about the end of this saga. Like, subscribe, and share this video to stay alert on the next millionaire or billionaire that I make fun of, or the next company that I complain about. Until next time, peace.